All right, let me tell you something I see all the time. A provider comes to me and says, mate, I'm doing everything. I'm posting, I've got a website, I'm trying, but nothing's really happening. And then when we actually sit down and have a look at it and see what's missing, it isn't effort, it's direction. They've been working really hard, but they've been working blind. And that's what promotion feels like for most NDIS businesses. I'm Allan, I run Strong Foundation Support, and I work with NDIS people every single day, whether it's participants, families, providers, and workers. And almost every single provider that I meet is carrying the same stress. I don't know what I'm doing actually is going to be helping my business. And they don't say it out loud because, well, you can see it. So here's what I've learned. Promotion in the NDIS isn't about being clever. It isn't about chasing trends, and it's definitely not about being loud. It's about helping the right people feel steady when they come across you. Because that's what participants and families are actually really looking for. They're not looking for, that scroll stopping posts. Who is the most exciting provider in my area? They're actually thinking, who's not going to stuff this up? So when somebody lands on your page, your website, or your name, they're subconsciously asking three things. What do you actually do? Who do you help? And do I trust you? And if they can't answer those three things quickly, they move on. Most providers lose people right there. Not because they're bad, because they talk like an NDIS brochure. Quality care, person-centered supports, tailored services, all those really key catchy buzzwords. Everyone says that, and it doesn't actually tell anybody anything. I'll give you a real example. I was working with a provider last year who kept changing her website. New colors, new logos, new wording, always change. And once we stripped everything back to one simple sentence, this service helps adults with psychosocial disabilities manage their NDIS plans and daily supports. Her inquiries actually did change within weeks. Same service, same effort, just a little bit clearer. That's promotion. Another thing that I see consistently is providers trying to talk about their businesses. That's the wrong focus. People don't care about your business. They care about the problem they woke up with. Funding confusions, workers not turning up, invoices that they don't understand, or their plan running out of funding. A provider who keeps cancelling and not knowing if they're allowed to change services. These are all very real questions. So talk about that. Every time you explain something, somebody's already stressed about you're doing promotion. You're not selling, you're not pitching, you're helping them. That builds trust. And in the NDIS, that is the real product. People aren't choosing you because you're exciting. They're choosing you because they feel safe, they feel calm, and they feel that you're competent. Your tone matters more than your content. Now here's the part that nobody actually ever tells providers. Promotion doesn't live on social media. It lives in your everyday behavior. How you answer the phone, how you reply to messages, how you handle a problem, and how you show up when something goes wrong. That's where your reputation is actually built. Reputation, the engine of your business. I've watched providers with tiny little social media pages grow steadily because everybody knows that this particular business is reliable. I've watched providers with fancy websites go nowhere because honestly, nobody trusts them. This is why I ended up building my own How to Promote Your Business guide. Not because providers need more ideas, it's because they actually need a map. Something that says, here is exactly what matters, here what doesn't, and here's what to really focus on through the week. It lays out how to talk about your services without sounding like everybody else and sounding like, one of those dodgy providers, and how to build trust without crossing the lines. How to stay visible without living on your phone, and how to stop second guessing every single post and decision. It's the same framework that I use in all my NDIS businesses over the years. The same one that I've worked through with my clients. If promotion has felt messy or even heavy, or you're consistently adjusting things without knowing if it is actually helping, well, that guide gives you something solid that you can stand on. And you'll find it in my link tree, and I'll put all the links below in the description, and of course the comment section, and also the links to my mentoring programs. And if this channel is here for the exact conversation, not for the glossy version of running an NDIS businesses or anything like that, a real one, a real NDIS business. And if you're trying to build something that lasts without burning yourself out or guessing every step of the way, well, guess what? You're in the right place. So don't forget to subscribe to more, plenty of more videos to come.